Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on Pathways to Excellence, and we have here Miss Crystal Ng. Many years ago, we essentially worked together, and she went on to the
Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania.
Whoa, that's like
Where Jho Low and Donald Trump went to as well.
Donald. Oh, I see. Okay, wow. The school of Donald Trump. I mean, like
Okay, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk and Donald.
Is it better?
Okay, sure. Okay, so anyway, Crystal is an incredible person right here. She is not only a graduate of the Wharton School, but she's also an Ironman participant. Thank you so much once again for, well, being on this interview series, where we basically try to showcase incredible Malaysian talents from essentially a wide variety of different backgrounds. And today we'll talk about a whole bunch of, I guess, like different things right here, particularly, I guess, relevant to those of you who might be interested in understanding what it's like to, I guess, like graduate from, like, a place like Wharton and then come back into Malaysia. Like, how's life been for you so far, like, ever since you graduated?
I think it's a lot of opportunities in my current company. The mobility team in Sime Darby. We're looking at more of a corporate VC investment style. And I like how it's a lot of diverse things you can learn from it. Also, it may not be exactly what you learn in school, but then again, who actually can apply really what they learn in university to what they do in work? But just the opportunities and pathways it's opened up is really exciting.
Ah, okay, incredible. Cool. Actually, before we even go into that, so like maybe can you share a little bit about like your background, like academically, up until the point that you got, I guess, to, well, working in Sime Darby?
So I went to normal like government school, SK, SNK.
SK.
Yeah,
Like, which one was it? You know?
SMK, Baki.
I'm doing Baki. Oh, okay, got it. All right.
And then I did my A levels in Taylor's College. But since then I was already under the Sanabi scholarship.
Wow. Okay.
You just as long as you get into the university, it's in the list. They'll continue your education. So and then applied for 4 years at UPenn.
I see. Okay. Amazing. Cool. Wow.
I did a Bachelor of Science in Economics, but it's more of a business degree, as everyone knows. It's only economics classes are like 1 or 2, but with a liberal arts education, in the business school you get everything like marketing, finance, accounting, even operations, and then plus the usual liberal arts.
Wow. Okay. Huh. That's awesome. Well, I guess, what led you to eventually go on and study at the US? Because, like, I mean, I'm sure that there must have been like a range of different choices, right? Like maybe Sime Darby at the time when they gave you the scholarship, they were like, all right, child, go off to a random shore right here. It can be like the US, the UK, whatever have you right there. But I guess, like, do you remember what swayed you at the time to go to America?
Yeah, I mean, so by doing A levels, a typical choice is to apply to the UK. I was applying the usual like Cambridge, LSE and all that. But I also wanted to like just hedge my bet, so I also applied to the US. So when I want to choose the college I got to, some of it in the UK, some in the US, but I felt like the diversity of a US education would be more interesting because the whole 12 or 13 years of pre-U schooling has been the British system in Malaysia. So I just want to have a bit of diversity in the US and it's been really different. Like the way you have to participate in class, you have all your midterms. You just have to learn to be like on the ball like the whole week from like even the second week of school. You can already have a midterm, and you're like, wow, I just came from holiday and have to study again.
I have an exam.
Which actually quite helps to like in work. I mean, in work you don't have like a whole project for 6 months, but you have a whole
miniature project here and there, and everything just kind of like goes out.
There's not like a way to just slack the whole year and then just cram in 1 week and like ace it, right? But be consistent.
No, it's like you have to be consistent for sure.
So that really just hones it, and then the participation. And
wow. Okay.
Yeah, makes you a more outgoing person because normally in school you just don't talk. You just like okay exam. But in the US it's like wow, you have to do your pre-reads and you have to talk.
Yeah.
Graded on that, and you can't just like wing it. People know if you just wing it without even reading the material.
Yeah, people will know definitely 100%. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess like what difficulties like were you facing when you were, I guess, like applying to uni in the US? Like, how was that, I guess, like difficult for you? And then what eventually led you to seek help at the time?
Yeah. Okay. Because I think not advocate anything, but I mean the usual colleges here are not really well equipped to guide or counsel you to the intricacies of the US application process, and especially how the US application sort of hinge on the essay in such the most important factor, I guess, in your application. It can like make or break it. So the counselors weren't even helpful, and they just say like, oh, your SAT score isn't high enough to get into Ivy League.
Oh.
They just got turned down straight away. Don't even bother. I'm like, okay.
Are you serious? They were literally like, oh no, I'm sorry, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Score, like, no, don't even just talk about like, the B grade.
Okay, yeah.
So and then it's just so overwhelming when you just see like the whole question like, describe your goals, ambitions, or how you change the world, your purpose in life. It's something that it's a level of critical thinking that us in our usual school system is not taught to. We're just like route memorization. You're not taught to just think critically.
Okay, cool. So like when you, I guess like were in the US then, I guess like how do you feel that like your thinking was influenced, particularly when you were at Wharton?
I think it's just the different things you learn. Like for example, you can even take like other classes like the anthropology, photography, and just a new way of thinking. But for example, even like my photography classes, I thought I was more in the technical sense of it. But I thought just like taking a good photo is just about sharpness and lighting. In the classes there, I thought I could just take a very nice photo, be sharp, be well exposed. But no, you have to see the meaning of the photo. Why you even take a photo in the first place? What message did you try to convey?
Can you give me like an example maybe?
Like you can't just say like, oh, this is a beautiful picture of mountain and sunrise.
Okay.
It's like, no, it's not enough. You see it translate a message. You see a message of say a message of like hope or something. There should be more meaning to it than just being like, yeah, exposure is correct, 100%, sharpness, focus, 100%. But so what?
There needs to be some sort of like significance, meaning, message.
You need to be able to interpret it like, what are the feelings of maybe there's a person there, what's she doing, or what message is there.
I see. Interesting.
And I guess in business classes, I mean the different companies that you learn about, different methods of say investing, the different like startup founders or what they come over. Use the diversity in thought. And at the time, I mean, on the entrepreneurship side, like this digital native businesses were more well known. So you get companies like say Swell, Outdoor Voices, and all that. Just learn from the founders and how how you have an idea and then you execute it.
I see. Okay. Do you remember some of your favorite classes like at Wharton? Apart from the photography class.
I think the operations management class.
Okay.
A bit of data analytics. It's like just things that you wouldn't learn like calculating throughput, capacity, and all that. But it's just, every class is really interesting there. Even like for finance, you can also learn about impact investing. With ESG becoming more prominent nowadays as well. I think some of the things are more relevant also.
I see. Cool. Well, since you were mentioning like ESG and the idea that essentially, those ideas are becoming more prominent, I'm guessing that like some of the things that you were learning about like in school are now relevant to the things that you're doing at the moment.
I guess now for entrepreneurship and all that. For me now, I'm working in the mobility divisions of automotive future-proofing. So I think just the way of thinking about new scenarios and predicting the future and all that. I think it's powerful.
Okay, incredible. Well, okay. Do you have any like particular memories, I guess, of like Wharton that like stand out immediately to you? It need not necessarily be Wharton, but it can also be like just, I guess, like the general vibe of like being in the US.
I think how everyone is really on their A game there, like and they're really professional focused. So there's like a lot of no shortage of like career talks, job fairs and all that. And everyone's just like studying for case interviews.
Constant.
So it's like really keeps you like for really your peers are just there to also help you. So when you do like group projects and all that, you can learn from how to do financial modeling and all that. Really smart peers out there.
Yeah, for sure. Like having, I guess, like that sort of community out there, the idea that like, if people around you achieve like great things, then that actually makes it kind of like more likely that you too will end up succeeding as well. It's kind of like the whole idea that like, they say that you are the average of the five
people you interact with the most.
Oh, high five! Wow. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Like, do you have a thought about that, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's very true because I mean, just like, if you're someone who's always hang out with people who say like no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, you also would just be someone who just like same pessimistic outlook. But whereas there, everyone's so inspiring. Everyone's like, there's a problem, but we can solve it. There's a way to go around this. Let's try this way.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, of course, like, it's been like a while since you graduated from college now, right? So like you graduated, I think, in like 2018.
Yeah.
Okay, 2018. Well, I guess like, okay, so I know that you have like plenty to share about this, but maybe can you share a little bit about like some of the interests that you developed like ever since then? Like coming back to Malaysia and doing a whole bunch of things. I recall Ironman at some point right here. I think that you're going to talk about this right here, but I don't know the full picture. But maybe you can share a little bit about like the kinds of things that you, I guess, like took on, like after graduating, or it might even have like been like while you were in Penn. I don't know, like basically like studying finance while running an ultra marathon. She's an Ironwoman. Yeah.
I mean, I've not done ultra marathons, just marathon and longer distance.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was in. I've done like marathon running since was about junior year. The funny thing is, I used to do like 10Ks just to put in my college application. There's more diversity, like.
Are you serious? Ooh, dirty secret.
But actually, I wasn't a runner. I would just like maybe run 5K and walk the rest of the 5K. I was just so unfit and then be like sore for days climbing staircases.
Okay.
But I think back, maybe the college application reviewer must have been like, 10K, that's cute. I just came back from a 21K, now I'm reviewing your essay. My first marathon was actually the Marine Corps Marathon in DC, which was really cool. Like you have the Marines actually giving you the drinks and giving the medal to you at the end of the race. Even the race is like started by like the whole howitzer cannon just like blasting.
Okay, interesting.
I came back from the US and I continued running as well, but unfortunately I got injured. So that actually is like a very down time, like one of the worst times in my life. But from that, it made me achieve a dream that I always had for many years that I thought I would never achieve for maybe like 20 years because I just suck at swimming. I wasn't a cyclist.
And your dream was to basically
just complete an Ironman one day.
Complete an Ironman.
Which I thought was like impossible.
And you didn't just complete an Ironman, right? You literally got like a silver award. I think it was.
Yeah, it's
what's that exactly called again?
AWA award, just for like the top 100% of
top
finishes,
10% kind of thing.
something like that.
Allow me to just like casually melt into the floor right here. Specimen of physical inferiority. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So like that's really amazing that like you basically continue onwards from there into doing, I guess, like Ironmans and everything of that nature. But if we think about like all of these things right here, like these require like a pretty unwavering commitment or like some sort of like motivation in various different ways right here. So like I guess like if you were to kind of like think about your motivation, right, for I guess like not even just going to Wharton but also like even doing Ironman and everything, like do you think that there's a common theme that links all these?
I think it's it's discipline, it's just wanting to achieve something.
Wanting to achieve something, okay.
But actually the only thing is like my whole life until that part I got injured was like everything was I worked hard for it and it just get the results. I mean I'm lucky, I guess. Not like I didn't like fail that badly before until when I got injured because I was just training very hard for a good timing in the Chicago Marathon, and then I got injured and that was like the first time I felt in life that I worked so hard for something and I didn't get the result I wanted. So actually being just getting the courage to attempt the Ironman, knowing that the results are not certain, but despite the amount of sacrifice and effort you have to put into it was just a big step.
A big step.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's to try without a guarantee of knowing that you succeed.
I see. Okay.
Whereas, I know it's like I didn't realize in the past when I was applying to college and all that. Like I just like from young I just thought like I work hard, I will succeed, I will get into a good college or whatever. But just this injury just taught me to just really still kill the motivation, but just made you like, why am I doing this if I can't succeed?
I see.
You're
Okay.
not guaranteed chance of succeeding. But
Uh,
then I also realized after that I mean, if you don't try, you won't get it at all. So,
I see. Cool. So then, like, I guess, like, what is your, like, ongoing, like, largest source of motivation, I guess, like, in your life?
I guess just beating yesterday. I mean, that's what the saying of Garmin is, right? Beat yesterday. I mean, it's just
Are you sponsored by Garmin?
No.
Not yet? Okay.
Thanks, Pen. Garmin, come on.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Just improving your previous self and
Improving your previous
your
self. Okay, interesting.
previous self, like getting better timing, getting a better result,
I see. Okay.
personal best, and
Wait, I guess like the idea of like becoming better than you were yesterday is like pretty general one, right? So then like I guess like do you have like some sort of like destination like for that, or like any specific goals in your life that you'd like to achieve?
I mean, yeah, I mean, just be. I guess I mean for me, first the achievement was to do an Ironman. After I did that, I was like, what's next?
Okay.
Still trying to find that on the sports side. I mean, on the career side, of course, want to improve better. Get better results and all that as well.
I see. Cool. All right, cool. I guess like if you were to give any advice to like people who came like after you right here, like yeah, what would you, I guess, like give in terms of advice?
Just be true to yourself. Just follow your dreams. I know it sounds generic, but your dreams can come true one day. Like if you just work towards it and never give up. Even though there's times that you feel like nothing's going your way, there will be a light at the end of the tunnel one day, even though it takes like many years.
Okay, it's amazing. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
Thank you. Garmin, please sponsor her. Okay. Thank you so much.